everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do my faves and fails for the month of April. So I have tried quite a few new products this past month and I have quite a few fails and quite a few favorites actually. So let's go ahead and start with my fails so we can end on a positive note. So the first thing I'm going to call out that I did not like, I don't think I've covered this one before, I think I've mentioned it in passing a few times, but this is the Laura Geller Color Luster Lip Gloss. This is literally the worst lip gloss I have ever used in my life. And I used to have an obsession with lip gloss in high school. It's so thick and gunky, the color goes on streaky, and then it feels like every time you close your lips that they stick together, and if you leave your lips closed for too long, it almost glues them together, and it's difficult to pull your lips apart. So this is absolutely disgusting, and it is a 100% fail. Do not buy. Awful, awful product. The next product I'm going to talk about is another lip product. Now this one might go against popular belief, because it's a super popular brand, especially amongst beauty bloggers, which is kind of why I tried it. I guess I should make a YouTube maybe buy it video, because I buy a lot of things based off what I see on YouTube, and this one just did not work for me. I do want to put a little disclaimer out there, just because it didn't work for me does not mean it won't work for you. This is just my opinion. So some of these products I may like really hate on because I'm super disappointed in them, but again, it's just my opinion. Don't take it personally and don't be offended. Like these might work for you and you might love them, and that's great that they do, but they did not work for me. Anyway, back on topic. So this is the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip. I bought this because ColourPop is a huge brand on YouTube. They're super affordable. This was $6. Their liquid lipsticks are just raved about for their colors and the fact that they last forever, and they're hydrating and they're great for the price. And if you don't want to go out and spend $20 on a Kat Von D liquid lipstick, you can get a pretty darn good dupe on ColourPop. This sucks. I mean, I know it's not the longest wearing one, I don't believe, but it is supposed to be long wear. Now, first of all, I'm going to talk about the color. I thought I was buying a rosy pink color, and this is a super, super dark, I don't even know what color to call it. It's like a pinkish, brownish color. It's super dark. Now, I can't really get on the company for my product arriving and not looking like the picture I saw online, because what you see on a screen will never match what you're going to get. Everybody's screen is set to different color settings as compared to the photography that they took, and the photography is going to match as closely as possible to the product, but they cannot account for your individual screen settings. The brightness of your screen, the color saturation, the hue, they cannot account for that. So it is not their fault if the product does not look like what you see on the screen. I will always defend a company about that, and that is because I work in packaging. I work in this business. I know it's kind of contradictory to the fact that we're buying makeup online. What else are you supposed to look at? You just have to look at the pictures with a grain of salt and be lenient over the fact that the color may not be an exact representation. But anyway, so I bought a color that was darker than I thought that it was, so I already wasn't happy with the color because super dark lipsticks are not my favorite thing. So, but again, that wasn't a negative against them, that was my own mistake. But I put this on and it goes on really thick, and at first it feels hydrating, but then it dries out and makes my lips feel just gross. And then the color never seemed to fully set, so after just wearing it for a little bit, it all just kind of wore away on the inside, and then I wound up with these thick lines where you can see that my lips had pressed together and pressed the product out, and then when I opened my lips, the product was gone where my lips were touching. It was just gross, and I'm not a fan. I was so disappointed, but again, it was only $6, but I will never ever wear this again. But it just seems like it never dries down all the way. Right now, I even have it partially dried down on my hands and not around the edges, so I don't know. Just was not quite happy about that product. So the next product I'm going to talk about is one that came in my Benevolent Beauty Box. I just have to throw this one in here. If you haven't seen my first impressions video of my unboxing of the Benevolent Beauty Box. I will throw it up in the card so you can take a look at me actually trying out this product. This is the, and you will see my rant on their packaging, and I'm going to butcher this name. This is the Orglamix Illume Enlighten Luminizer. So this is supposed to be something you can put on over your foundation or wear it with no makeup, and it's already drying out. Wow. Okay, so anyway, you're supposed to be able to put this on and it gives you kind of a glow. It's not sparkly, it's not shiny, it's not really much of anything, and it is this super dark color that you see in here. So fair skinned people, this will show up as a dark streak on your skin. It says it's non-greasy, but it is greasy. It feels like you put chapstick on your face. And it said that you can put it on over foundation. You cannot put this on over foundation. I put it on over my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea liquid foundation, and it just pulled it right off. Just put a streak through it. So I tried it in another place and just pulled it right off. You cannot wear this over your makeup. I don't know why you would want this, what you would use it for. You can't get a glow out of this. It barely looks like you're wearing anything. I mean, I had a really difficult time seeing where I put it on except the streak that it took out of my foundation. So I was really, really disappointed in this. Again, it came in a box, so at least I didn't go out and search for it and hunt it down and spend my money. Well, I did spend my money out, but you know, spend the full price on it. So that is a total fail for me. The next product that I have, I'm actually really, really sad about. So I'm gathering a bunch of cat themed makeup, which if my delivery from, what is it, Beauty Net Korea ever arrives, which by the way, I ordered at the end of February. Everything else I ordered from Korea within 2 days of that purchase has arrived within a month, and we're going on 2 months and it's still not here. And they say it could take 40 days to arrive, so we will see. It shipped well over a month and a half ago. It might be stuck in customs, I don't know. But anyway, so if that ever gets here, I will have a complete full face collection of cat themed makeup, which is super awesome. So the eyeshadow I bought for my cat themed makeup is this Tarte Sex Kitten limited edition eye palette. I was super excited to get this. You do not see a lot of cat themed eyeshadow. I've seen blush and bronzer and eyebrow and eyeliner, everything you can think of, it's cat themed, but not eyeshadow. So it's really cute. Not to mention it's in this adorable little packaging. Inside you get 7 shades, 7 eyeshadow shades, and you also get a highlight. And it has a pretty decent sized mirror, which is nice. So these shades are not as nice as any other palette from them that I have. I have the Tarte Pro palette, I have the Rainforest of the Sea palette, and I have the Make Believe in Yourself palette. I think that's all the Tarte palettes that I actually own. They're all soft and pigmented and they glide on. I love them so much. This, they're harder. Like, the pans themselves are harder. They're not as soft as the others, and you dig in there and you get a lot of powder, but you don't get a lot of color payoff. I was really excited for this one called Cunning. It kind of looks like a purplish gray color, and it just does not show up. I've tried spraying my brush with some setting spray, and it just does not work. Now I will say Wildcat and Prowl, this dark brown and dark black color, they show up quite nicely. They have a lot of pigment to them, but they don't blend very easily. It's just really disappointing because I love all of the Tarte products I have so far, but this one did not work. And then you have this highlight, which is a little powdery. There's nothing special about it. It's a little gold. My Becca highlight's way better than that. So I think I spent $26 on this or somewhere around there, but I did use a sale coupon, so I didn't pay full price for it. I'm probably going to keep this around for a little bit longer, especially until I do my full face cat makeup. But I'll keep it around for a while. It may eventually get decluttered to my niece. I don't know. I haven't decided. I still really like the packaging, but it was definitely a fail for me. Alright, and so my final fail is another ColourPop item. This is the ColourPop Hello Kitty set. I bought this, first of all, because I'm a Hello Kitty fan, and these are all Hello Kitty themed products. And I thought, ooh, it's more stuff I can add to my cat themed makeup collection. Well, this I found it in their sale section. I think it was on sale for like $30 or something like that. There's a reason the entire Hello Kitty line on ColourPop is on sale, and it is not a good reason. So I got this, and I was super impressed with the packaging. It's super cute. Ignore the fact that I have eyeshadow primer on this. It's super cute. It's got this nice foil detail. On the back, it lists everything that you get in here. And when I opened it up, I was really surprised to see, sorry if I blind you, but I was surprised to see that there was a mirror inside. That was really cool. It's not a great mirror. You can bend it, it warps, it kind of looks like a funhouse mirror, but I was still pretty impressed that it's in there. And it says Hello Pretty on the lid, ColourPop and Hello Kitty. And then it came with 3 eyeshadows, 2 face colors, and 2 liquid lipsticks. So this was my first time buying any of the ColourPop eyeshadows. Well, actually any of the ColourPop products, because I bought this at the same time I bought the other lipstick. I'd never used it before. These are their Super Shock eyeshadows. These are raved about as well. I was really excited to try them. I had no idea what they were, and when I put my finger in them, I was surprised by the texture because they feel powdery, but they come off creamy, and it turns out it's a cream powder formula, which is kind of cool. Well, I couldn't figure out how to use them. You cannot use a brush with them. You can't, you can only use your finger. I picked up that technique by watching a video recently on them. You can only use your finger to use these. So they're really only good for lid colors. I would never use my finger to blend up into the crease. It just doesn't work for me. But this came with a dark gray color called Bento Box. It came with a brown called Sticker Sheet. And then it came with a sparkly gold color. So I didn't realize that I wouldn't be able to use these to make a full eye look because I thought I could get a really good look out of these 3. Can't do it. It does not work. They're not very pigmented. I mean, you put them on and they're kind of streaky. It takes a lot of product, and the gold is super glittery, and I will tell you, you will get massive glitter fallout throughout the day. And there's really nothing else to it besides glitter. It's like clear with glitter. The texture feels like mud. Mud that is almost drying. That is a good description for these. Well, I wore them, and I wore them with a primer, I wore them without a primer, and they do not last all day. They move about into my crease. Like the glitter wound up everywhere. It just smudged onto up here. They just weren't good. And I was really disappointed because these look so cool. I thought it would be an amazing deal. I don't know, these just were not good. Okay, so it came with 2 face colors. It came with this Fun with Friends Super Shock Cheek. So it is the same type of cream powder formula as the eyeshadow. You see it's this pink color. And then it came with Yummy Cookies Super Shock Cheek as well. First of all, let me point out, these are metallic. I did not know I was getting metallic. I thought this would be a really cute blush, but it is way metallic. And it goes on, now this is more pigmented than the eyeshadow, so it goes on super bright, but it's really hard to blend out. So you put it on and you have to use your fingers, and it's just really difficult to blend out. I wound up with this bright pink line of blush. It wasn't pretty. Now this Yummy Cookies one, this works quite nicely for a highlighter. It's a little dark for my skin, but it is also metallic, and it just has a nice sheen if used as a highlighter. I can't use it again, and also note this is just as difficult to blend out as the pink. So really have to work at it. I don't like tugging on my skin. Okay, and then the last 2 items that came into my Hello Kitty box were this Ultra Matte Lip in Ribbon, which is a super bright red. This Ultra Glossy Lip in KT. This is, I mean, I still wasn't as impressed with this. It's a good color though. It's a very good red. It's very bright, very vibrant, super like 40s. I like this red a lot. But again, it didn't have that lasting power I was really hoping for with ColourPop. And then this gold lip gloss, I used it more like a topper. It gets a little gunky, and if you put this on, it kind of pulls off the color underneath it, and it just doesn't look good together. I was really disappointed in this. This one definitely is getting decluttered. My niece, I'm sure she'll get a kick out of the fact that it's Hello Kitty. But yeah, those were my fails for April. Let's move on to something positive and talk about my faves for April. So let's start out small. I want to talk about something I got in my Benevolent Beauty Box, which if you saw that video, I wasn't too happy with the box. And I was really hesitant about trying this. This is the Modish Polish in Homecoming Queen. So I was really excited to get this cruelty-free, vegan-friendly nail polish. It also stated it was gluten-free, which confused the crap out of me because I don't know why nail polish needs to be gluten-free. I didn't know there was gluten in nail polish, but anyway, I was just really disappointed in the color, but I did suck it up and I tried it. I'm wearing it today, and I have to say I am super impressed by this product. It goes on very, very well. One coat almost did it, but I did need to do a second one. It almost covered my whole nail perfectly. It was quite nice. It has a similar experience with Butter London, which is one of my favorite nail polish brands. So I actually like this. It has nice staying power. I refuse to wear a top coat with it because I want to see how long it would take to chip, but it hasn't chipped and it's been a couple of days now, so I'm really impressed by that. It was only $12, I think they said the full price, but I got it in the Benevolent Beauty Box, which I'll link below if you want to try it. Yeah, but I will tell you, there's no saving this color. This color is not cute. I am not a fan of this, but I am happy to say I would seek out Modish Polish again and try something else. So that was my first win for April. My next win is going to be another lip product. I actually just discovered this the other day. This is the CoverGirl Oh Sugar Lip Balm. Vitamin infused lip balm. I picked up 2 colors because I had a decent coupon for them. I don't usually buy drugstore makeup. I have nothing against it. It's just that I have difficulty finding things I like. A lot of the products just don't work for me. But I was really happy to say that these are awesome. They're very hydrating. They go on just like a lip balm. They're very sheer in color. And I mean, they're not long lasting. There's nothing special, I guess, about it, but I love a good tinted balm. I love it. I feel like it's effortless. It just adds a little sparkle to your look. And these are that. They're super hydrating. They don't dry out your lips, and they give you just the right amount of color. A little brighter than most colored lip balms that I've used, which is quite nice. So this is something I can stick in my purse and throw on throughout the day and be happy. The next product I'm going to talk about is one more lip product. I feel like I've tried a lot of lip products this month. This is the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Mocha. Now this is something that also came in my Benevolent Beauty Box. I've heard a lot of YouTubers talk about this, and I was really excited to try it, and you know what? I like it. I'm actually wearing it now. It's a little drying, I will say that, and the color isn't quite right for me, but it smells like mocha. Let me just throw that out there. And it is decently long lasting. It's only a couple hours and I need to touch it up a little bit, but that's not bad at all in my opinion. However, I did get it in the beauty box that I only spent like $12 on, and this retails for $19, which for $19, I think I'd rather spend the extra dollar and go get a Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. I feel like those are better, but if you are cruelty-free and vegan exclusive, this would be a great brand for you to try if for something that is long-lasting with high pigment, and it's not too drying. It's a little dry. But it's not super drying. You definitely throw a chapstick on over this and be fine. So I was really excited to get this. Super happy about it. Okay, so second to last product I'm going to talk about. Tarte recently did their, I think it was their Friends and Family event, and you got 30% off if I remember correctly, and I went ahead and bought the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2 eyeshadow palette. It's actually what I'm wearing today. I actually purchased this before and I didn't like it. I felt like the pigments just weren't that great. I don't know, there was something that I didn't like, but I got this, it was on sale on Tarte.com for $25 and I got 30% off that. So I spent like 17 bucks on it. Super, super cheap for this. So I was like, why not give it a try? I remember it wasn't that bad, it just wasn't that great. But I must say, buying it this time around, I am really pleased. I don't know if I just got a bad one or what, but these are super pigmented colors, like super pigmented. This one up here is my favorite. It's called Riptide. It's like a gray green color. You get more black than you do gray or green. I really wanted that to be a teal, but it's not a true teal. But there's a ton of color payoff, a ton of pigment. There's not much fallout. It's a good palette. Now you can't use this alone. I do have to supplement it, but it is a nice palette. And if you catch it on a good sale, it's definitely worth picking up. Alright, and finally, I have a Korean product to show you. This is actually my favorite purchase of the month. This is the Beauty People Snow White Special Edition 1 Glam Waterproof Gel Liner Pencil Set. Super long name, but memebox.com was clearancing out a bunch of the stuff and I had a bunch of reward points left over and I was like, I'm finally going to pick this up. So I'm so glad I got it because I think the other one sold out because there is volume 2. The artwork, first of all, is cute. It's in this tin, which I'm always a fan of a tin case. And you get 5 decently large eyeliners in here. These are gel liners. They are extraordinarily creamy, extraordinarily pigmented. You can put them on, you can blend them out, but blend them out pretty quickly, and then they set, they dry down, and you don't have to worry about your eyeliner going anywhere all day. It's so nice. I'll go ahead and do a swatch of all of them here. I got a black, a brown, a green, a magenta, which is super pretty, and a rose gold peachy color. They're all right there. They're so pigmented, so smooth. I really like these. Also, they threw in a free pencil sharpener. They threw in a free pencil sharpener. That's what I was trying to say. However, I have no idea what's going to happen to these once I run out of the tip because this is plastic and it doesn't screw up. So I really hope that little bit isn't all that I have, but it might be. Nonetheless, I would go and hunt down the full size of these because they are worth it. I'm probably going to check out on cosmeticlove.com and see if I can find them because they are pretty darn amazing. I'm actually wearing the black eyeliner now. I was able to even get a soft wing out of it, which was really nice. But you have to blend them quickly. If you don't, then you'll pull away in the middle and you'll leave hard edges, or you'll pull away the edges and it just looks really weird. But it's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. I love these so much. So that is my faves and fails for the month of April. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!